Bro, you good? Sure, but my different thing I say.
I don't know. I know what you're trying to say, but I spontaneity.
Bro, you good? Sure, but my different thing I say. Yes, YouTube, we're back again in another one. Is it? Yeah, man.
Hi guys, Happy New Year.
Yeah, man. Happy New Year, and big up. Shout out to everybody who made it to 2025. This is the year of whole heap of things. Yeah, YouTube family, big up yourself. You're out here.
Okay, guys. So today we're answering New Year's resolution questions. Normally we don't do New Year's resolution, but last year Kamal and I, we went on a date, and we brought our planners and we wrote down short-term and long-term goals. But this year we decided to do it at home and do some questions for the purpose of this video.
So yeah, man, this is a Q&A session. So listen up, I don't know who need to hear this. If you don't want to hear this, just listen to see what is it.
Okay guys, so the first category is personal growth. And the first question is, what's the one habit you want to break or create in the new year? You want to go first?
Big man thing, people. I mean, I don't want it to sound cliche. And every year we say it, the first of the year and New Year's resolution or whatever it is. But none of that. Big man thing. My thing what me really go for this year is consistency. For real this time. Because a lot of things will start, But if you finish, or if I have the consistency and the dedication to go through the whole thing, that is your locking. So that's my word for the year 2025.
So that's the new habit you're gonna create for the new year, being consistent.
Consistency.
And what's the one habit you want to break?
Not being consistent. Yeah, man, for real, man. So.
Okay, so for me, the habit that I want to break is procrastination. I procrastinate a lot, and as you all know, time is money. And because of that, I tend to lose out on money because I always wait last minute to do stuff and then they end up costing more. So that's one habit I really want to break. And another habit I really want to break also is to not take up my phone as soon as I wake up in the morning. Yeah, I know, I'm just saying, that's a two. I know I said one, but that's the two stuff I want to break. And the new habit I want to create for the new year is to do my devotions in the morning, to spend a little time with God in the morning. I really, really, really want to create that new habit for the new year. Okay, so number 2, how do you plan to prioritize self-care in the coming year? Can I go first or me?
You can go first.
Okay. So for the new year, how I plan to prioritize self-care is I'm gonna make sure Kamal take the kids sometime throughout the day, if it's even for an hour or two, so that I can have a little time for myself without having to be worrying about them. And another thing that I'm gonna do in terms of self-care is to go out with my friend. If I even want someone, just to go have brunch or something, just to have some little me time. And I guess another thing that I'm gonna do for self-care is to get dressed up and I've been practicing to do my own makeup recently, so I guess just not looking like a bum so much and taking care of myself. What do you plan to do for self-care?
For self-care still, have to put things
Yeah.
Because listen, people, you see, if it is that she decided to get up a little bit earlier, that would have made a big difference. Because she can get time with herself. Because the kids don't sleep late. Because obviously
not all of them. Micaiah does not sleep late.
Yeah. But
and he doesn't even sleep at all. Throughout the night I'm up while you're snoring. Talk about that.
What?
When he's crying, you are snoring. You're not hearing him.
Alright, I think we're sidestepping a little bit. What is it that I'm talking about? I'm talking about self-care. So
yeah, what's
self-care. I guess I'm a selfless person. So my self-care is once the family is good, I'm good. So I mean,
that's true.
Yeah, so for me self-care is not so much. I just want to know so you have money in my pocket. I'm a good, you know what I say? I'm a self-care, I can buy myself a little, you know. But
you're not even buying nothing for yourself.
Oh shoot.
It's crazy. He's not even buying nothing for himself.
Oh my god. Yeah, for real.
Yeah. You need to figure. Okay, so say for the new year, that's one self-care thing that you're gonna do, like buy yourself something now and then, like buy yourself something.
A new car or a new tool or it's like everything, even though it's for me, it's for them basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, I need to look for something for them. Whether go fancy restaurant. I like to cook, man. That's the ear that I'm in, man. I cook a fancy meal for myself. So that's my self-care. Okay. Yeah.
Alright, number 3. What's the most important lesson you have learned about yourself in the past year? You go first with this one.
Yeah. 2024, you are only political things I tell you we learn soon about.
But what's the most important lesson you learned about yourself?
Is yo, I want the deep to learn. I want to go too deep still, but most important thing I learned about myself is I think resilience. Like a whole heap of things like 2024 is it, and we step over all of that stuff, and we're there now. Is it? But for real though, resilience. Yeah, that's what I'm very resilient.
Okay. The most important lesson that I learned about myself in the past year, I would say, is that I was too trusting, and because of that, I was deeply hurt and betrayed by both friends and loved ones. So I guess, yeah, that's what I learned. Like I was too trusting and too trusting in people. So that was the biggest lesson for me.
Next question.
Okay, this category is called Career and Finance. What are your top career goals for the new year?
Tech and sales, taking care of people, and yeah, and sales kind of connect. Sales kind of connect me in that kind of way. Sales and tech, because in technology, it's like I'm always helping somebody else with something or something, and then sales is like I'm always trying to make other people's life better with some product or something. So yeah.
Okay. For me, so school or YouTube channel and a bigger event space that can hold like a capacity of like 150 people up seated comfortably. How do you plan to increase your income or reduce debt in the new year?
As I said, it all ties back to being consistent, and with me being consistent in a lot of stuff, that's how my finances are going to change as well too, and it's going to go up. You know what I'm saying? It's going to trend up as well too, because once I'm consistently doing what I'm supposed to be doing, I mean, the money will always come in. You know what I'm saying? But it's just being consistent at what you're doing and all of that in order to provide that extra income or to get that, you know, Whatever it is. What was the next part here?
And how do you plan to reduce debt?
Man. Damn. For real. I mean, that is one of my biggest goals in 2025 as well, too, is to reduce my debts and to bring down my credit cards, because my credit cards are ridiculous. People like, oh my God. They're ridiculous. So, I mean.
Not because of me.
Yeah, you know, but for real. So, my priorities, I mean, I have to put a percentage of whatever it is. So anything extra, well, basically make anything extra that I earned, I make sure I put towards my credit cards and not to use them until it get to a certain level. So any extra money, or I just make a sacrifice and just cut whatever it is and just put towards, and I will do some little investments here and there. So any little investments, any little gains we get from the investments, I'll make sure I just apply those to the credit card to kind of get it done.
So I'm gonna do the same thing that he said when it comes to increasing income by being more consistent, and also I'm going to promote more, do a lot of promoting for my business. And a way that I plan to reduce debt is probably stop ordering fast food so much sometimes, because we tend to do that.
Yo, them not really cook unless me the one for some reason.
That's not true.
I seriously.
That's not true.
Yeah, I mean,
That's not true.
For real.
And why you always lying?
I'll be on the road and stuff. I'm like, yo, you cook now.
Sometimes, if I'm working like all day, if I have a lot of orders to do, then
management, man, time management.
yeah, true. So, and then also use a list. Like when I go shopping, like I let the store tell me what I want. So I think I'm gonna start using a list and sticking to the list and not go overboard. So that's one way I plan to help reduce debt. Okay. What's the biggest risk you're willing to take in your career or business?
Well, I have some career plans that I plan to do this year as well too. Stepping out. I mean, you know, I'm currently serving in the military, so there are some other jobs that I'm looking at. I mean, I want to disclose them so much. But yeah, there are some stuff that I'm looking into that I'm actually going to be doing this year. So I mean, I can't say much about it yet, but we have some things in the making. But yeah, we're gonna be stepping out boldly.
I don't really have an answer to that right now. Like, what's the biggest risk I'm willing to take? I don't have an answer to that right now. So
an entrepreneur is supposed to know.
Like, what's the biggest risk? Like, my job is already a risk. Like,
I risk, I reward.
well, babe, I'm already taking a risk every day by being an entrepreneur. So I don't know what's the biggest risk. Like, I don't know, probably investing in a larger event space.
Oh, relationships and health. How do you plan to nurture your relationships with family and friends in the new year?
For family, how I plan to nurture my relationship with my family is by being more present, more time with them, like question them and ask them about their day.
Yeah, so family and friends as it is, I mean, how to nurture that is just to invest more time into it. So I just say be more direct with the family, you know, asking some direct questions, because there are some stuff that we fail to, but we choose not to be deliberate with it. You understand? Deliberately asking the question like, what was school today? I mean, we'll ask them something from time to time, but we barely.
Right.
And everybody just.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's deliberate.
Be more intentional.
And intentional. Yeah, intentional and deliberate, that's the word.
Yeah.
So yeah, Question number 2, what healthy habits do you want to adopt or maintain in the coming year? Consistency.
That's you?
Yeah.
Okay, so for me, exercise more, take my medications because I don't tend to do that often. I slack on it. Try to bring my A1C down because right now it's at 8.9, and change my diet, like probably clean eating. Not probably, I'm gonna start eating clean, try the keto diet, stuff like that.
Everything, as I say, still comes back to consistency. Because to me, it's like I'm back in the gym now. You understand? Like me, and I want to be consistent about that. I just started a week and something ago, and I want that to be a consistent thing. Eating as well too, you know, eating clean, because I'm trying to cut now, because that's it, already big, you know. So yeah, consistency, that's the one, the healthy habit that's I'm definitely going for the year 2025. All the big things are gone and changes are gone. Alright, move to the next one. Question number 3. How do you plan to prioritize work-life balance? Work/life balance.
To balance that now, I'm going to, like I said, follow my timetable, like from this time to that time, take breaks, spend time with them, and just not get so locked in and zoned into work. Why that's not me?
No, I'm saying, you're locked in.
Oh, locked in, I think I said
No,
Oreo.
okay.
Oh,
I said locked in.
yes,
So
okay.
a whole heap of little things we say we did that, go do, and we did. This is our word is a Kehlani, and we did that. You know, we're Jamaicans, so, you know, we are going to do, or we say that, hey, we were going to do this, or we're going to do that. And in Jamaica, we say, yo, we did that. But yeah, man, for real, you know, I mean, it's really sticking to the routine. Fun and adventure. What's the one adventure experience you want to have in the new year?
Go to another country. I want to go to Africa so bad. Africa, I want to go connect with my roots. Africa, yes. Another country.
Dubai, definitely.
Dubai, okay. Why Dubai?
That's one of my, you know, Dubai is a futuristic country, and I just want to see it in a plain sight. I mean, see what things.
You know, it's a lion and elephant.
Yeah, well, that's a part of it, but what is my main adventure for this year? Probably another year or two. Yeah. But for real though, like Dubai is like that's on my list for. I mean, you know, I'm traveled, but at the same time, it's like I was pretty close to Dubai, but I still never.
You're such a show off, but you know I'm traveled.
Yeah,
like,
you
oh
know,
please.
All of Europe, and
Oh please.
you know, they're all over the place, but you don't know. For real, big man thing, Dubai had it. I mean, I'm going to be Abu Dhabi at the end of this year. Visit. Yeah, man. How do you plan to make time for hobbies or creative pursuits?
By being intentional. Plain and simple.
I mean, your job is creativity. That's what you do daily. So this is just the norm for you. Yeah. But for hobbies, I guess, yeah. What are you doing as well? So you want to hobby, right?
Yeah.
So it's
Because I have fun with, like, I love what I do, like, that's hobby and it's all in one for me.
My hobbies right now is the gym, so.
I wish that was my hobby too.
Work a day night, for real. People watch transformation too, you know, I tell you. So I see me, you know, I'm a big on when I see cut up.
Me too, watch the transformation.
Yeah, man. Next question. What's the biggest spontaneous thing you're willing to do in the coming year? You can't tell me that because it's
Spontaneous.
Yeah, you have to be spontaneous.
Right.
They don't know, you know. I'll tell you afterwards. But,
Right.
you know, later on down in the year and stuff, you know, we'll reveal the spontaneous or the spontaneous. Spontaneity. Oh, don't worry.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I don't know. I know what you're trying to say, but I spontaneous.
Bro, you good? Sure. But I didn't feel like saying it, bro. I'm back at class, you know, like, bro. How bad it? Let's left it, man. Spontaneity or whatever it is the word. But yeah. Next category and last category for us right now is reflection and accountability. Question number 1. How will you hold yourself accountable for achieving your, as I said, a New Year resolution?
I need an accountability partner, so you're gonna have to be my accountability partner and make sure that I do what it is I'm going to do. You have to hold me accountable. You're gonna be my
hold yourself accountable.
Okay, but I need an accountability partner to do that.
Alright, so in my case,
will you be that?
Come on, you know I got you. Okay. But in other cases, still just to make sure you write them, stop them, and revisit our habits like in plain sight, so you can look at it, and that's something I don't get to remind you them and hold you accountable, because you know a whole heap of things in my head and a whole heap of things you do. So it's like when you have it in plain sight, so you make sure you write it big and bold. I say, alright, this is the New Year resolution. Oh, we have some stuff coming up as well too, which is we normally do I think every year, where we have a vision board.
Yeah.
So we have that working on as well too, and that's about to come out as well. So stay tuned for that. We wanted to do that in a live, but
yeah, I don't know if we can do it in a live, but we've just recorded it.
We're not there yet, right? Yeah. Because it's a yearly thing. At the first part of the year, we normally do our vision board and everything, and all of the famous rich people that them do. That's what I'm saying. So it's like get into it, man. Like it helps, it works. That's what I'm saying. Even the famous Oprah Winfrey. I mean,
but even the Bible says like write your goals and make it plain or something like that. The scripture goes like it's from biblical
perspective, like you know. Yeah, so that's a part of it. So it's just writing it down in plain sight and revisit each time as you go along and tick off whatever it is that you have done or completed, or the task that once you've completed it, you know, make sure so you go through and tick it off. What's your plan for tracking
basically
progress?
What you just said. Yeah, like writing them
and
down.
Celebrating the milestones.
Right, yeah.
So so just revisiting and writing them. So kind
like
of
short-term goals and then checking them off.
So we'll kind of answer the question before
right.
we see the question. So you get what I'm saying? So that means that we're right place. And then last but definitely not the least, how would you handle setbacks or failures along the way?
Jeremiah 29 verse 11. If there's a setback or failure, then I'm gonna pray about it, because like I said, Jeremiah 29 verse 11, for I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, all of that thing. So if it's in God's will and there's a setback, I'm gonna think it's for a reason, and I'm just gonna pray and trust God and trust the process. Get back up again. That's what I need to do.
Alright, so basically saying that your setback is basically a setup for
something bigger. Yeah.
Okay, I get it. My setback is that, honestly, it's like,
how do you deal with it?
Naturally, if you're in the kitchen, it's gonna get hot. Things might break, it might not work. But guess what? You still have to keep on cooking, right? So my thing is just keep on cooking, man. I don't know who needs to hear this or whatever it is. But I just use that as a stepping stone as well. You know what I'm saying? Things are gonna break. Things are gonna happen along the way. But just keep cooking.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, because people are still confident food, people don't want a plate, or whatever it is. And even if you realize that you have to dish out your own plate or whatever it is, just keep on cooking, bro.
Yeah. And like my mentor used to say, in between, it has to work or it has to work. Like this is my goal and I'm gonna achieve it no matter what. Let us know in the comments below, like, what do you plan to do? Do you set New Year's resolution? What are your goals? Let us know in the comments.
Alright, so we're gonna put a little question in the comment line as well too, just to say what are your 2025 New Year resolution? You know, what are your goals? What is it you're trying to accomplish? And all of that, you know, so we're gonna have all of that interaction in the comment. So remember to subscribe, like, share,
comment, hit the notification bell, and one thing it's gonna do for me for the new year is buy me the white Van Cleef necklace set.
I got you.
Right?
I got you.
Watching another video. Bye.
Bye. Kiss Kehlani.
Say subscribe.
Please subscribe.
It is subscribe.
Please subscribe. Remember to subscribe. Like
the videos.
Like the videos.
See you next time.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.